I've been hearing that there's a massive event coming to Jujutsu Shenanigans. Well, honestly, this isn't just about JJS at all. There's another battleground game involved, and from what it looks like, this is way bigger than your usual in-game event. Not some seasonal thing or quick update if you know what I mean. This is a straight-up collaboration or something like that. Basically a crossover between two games. Now, before we get into all that, quick heads up, I'm running a giveaway in this video. All I'm asking for is 500 likes, and I'll slide one of you a game pass of your choice from whatever battleground game you want. Just drop a comment, make sure you watch the whole video, hit like, and subscribe. All right, first things first. I didn't even plan on making a video about this. I thought it was just hype, maybe some promo stuff, nothing really worth digging into. But then I watched the trailer, the one uploaded on Jimpy's YouTube channel. Yeah, that guy, you probably already know him. At first, I thought it was just a cinematic animation, cool visuals, nothing more. But I watched the entire thing, and halfway through it clicked, and I was like, okay, this isn't just a cinematic. This is probably a game crossover. So before I start yapping too much, I want y'all to think back to that trailer for a second, because there's a lot going on there. What we saw was clearly Jujutsu Shenanigans. It literally starts on the JJS map, and then boom, it transitions and teleports into JumpShowdown. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've only played JumpShowdown like once or twice back during testing or early release, so I don't remember everything. But one thing I'm 100% sure about, we saw both maps, and that alone already tells you this isn't a coincidence. This is a crossover. Now, here's what really caught my attention. Let's mentally replay that video one more time. It starts in the JJS map, then you see this massive explosion in the sky, and two characters are fighting up there. You definitely noticed that part. And if you were paying close attention, you see Sukuna's shrine? Well, obviously that wasn't the JJS shrine. It looked different. Now, I don't even know if JumpShowdown has Sukuna in the first place, but whatever that shrine was, it wasn't from JJS. Maybe it's just some custom asset or visual flair they added to make the trailer look cooler, but still, that's not a JJS asset if you know what I mean. So if that shrine thing belongs to JumpShowdown, then that means JumpShowdown is basically stepping into the JJS universe. And yeah, that opens up a lot of questions, but we'll talk more about that as this video goes on. So yeah, two characters are fighting, and one of them pulls out a move that looks, well, unfamiliar, Some of you probably caught it already, especially the part at the subway. They keep scrapping, nothing too crazy at first, but then we get to the part that actually caught my attention. At first glance, it doesn't look special. It's just the JJS train station, right? But then you notice that train pulling up in front, and now I'm like, hold up, is this a reworked JJS train, or is this the gateway into a whole different world or game? Because right after that, both characters straight up teleport. And if you're not familiar with this next map, this is where it gets interesting. That's a JumpShowdown map. Like I said earlier, I only played JumpShowdown back when it was super early, so I barely remember how it looks now. But according to people who actually play it, yeah, that's their map, and somehow the train from JJS just rolled into that universe. These two characters literally went from JJS into JumpShowdown. That's why I'm saying this isn't just a collaboration. This feels like an actual crossover between two games, JJS and JumpShowdown. Now here's my theory, and this is just me thinking out loud. I think during this event, players in JJS might be able to use JumpShowdown characters, and players in JumpShowdown might get access to JJS characters as well. Again, let me make it clear. Nobody from the dev team told me this. This is purely based on what I saw in the trailer. It could be way deeper than that, that, but I'm just connecting the dots here. What we do know for sure is that this event is happening on February 20th. I don't know how long it'll last, but this feels like one of those events you really don't want to miss. There's probably going to be exclusive rewards, unique items, maybe some limited time stuff you won't be able to get again. Anything like that. And well, if I'm wrong about the whole using characters from both games thing, then maybe it's something like a portal system. You know how Roblox events usually go? You enter a portal in one game and it teleports you into another. It could be that. Or maybe there's one massive shared map where players from both JJS and JumpShowdown end up together, fighting a boss or doing some kind of event content, something like that. You know, it's kind of hard to explain perfectly, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. One thing I'm confident about though, this is going to be big. Say whatever you want, but yeah, I'm hyping this up because I'm genuinely excited for it. I don't have exact details yet. Everything I'm saying is based on that trailer alone. But let me know what you think down in the comments. I want to hear your theories too.